All right, what's going on, everybody? Hang on, let me see how we're sounding on here and if we're okay. Never mind, I cannot hear myself for some weird ass reason. I guess it's probably because this is plugged in. Hang on, let me see if I can hear my now. Okay, good. So we sound good and everything. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back, and then we'll get into this. We're gonna pretty much be breaking down the news that's been happening around the league lately, and then we're gonna be taking a deep dive in to the schedule that got released back on the 15th of May, and we're gonna be taking a look at some games I'm really excited about this year. So hang on, I'll be right back, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to go take a some real come on. Anyways, so like I said, we're gonna be taking a deep dive into the what's going on around the league, and then we are going to be diving into the schedule. So shit going on around the league. 3 hours ago, Titans uh Calvin Ridley came out and said that Burks a stud like Julio, AJ Brown, and Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to see that Calvin Ridley because so far I'm not seeing that. 49ers has signed Jawan Jennings to an extension through 2025. The Ravens have Mark Andrews back from hip surgery. So, actually, he's not back from hip surgery. Sorry, I've seen something about his hip, and I thought it was his hip surgery. But it says Andrews is glad that the hip drop tackle is banned. It's not a bad thing, is what he said. And then Jareer Alexander. I'm focused on team goals in 2024. What's up, Uncle Gus? How are you doing, brother? Okay, so Cohen signed with the New York Jets, and I wanted to talk about that for a minute. I think it's very interesting that they brung him in, considering that you already have Bryce Hall, and then you went out and got another running back who's going to be the backup to Bryce Hall, and all that. Then, and all that. So I don't know. It's very interesting. Okay, it says Sexton Bennett stepped away last year to address mental health. So Fields is ideal of return kickoff was a joke. It says Patriots signs their first round pick May to a contract. That's sweet. What's up, Daniel? Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Connor? How you doing, brother? Okay, so here goes all the information that I wanted to get you guys into. So the Texans signed wide receiver Nick Collins. Or hang on. Nico Collins. Sorry about that. Nico Collins. When I said Nick Collins, I was like, wait a minute, that sounds wrong. They signed Nico Collins to a 3-year extension worth approximately $24 million. So let me know what you guys think about that. And then wow. So the Bengals started OTAs this week without both Jamar Chase and T. Higgins present in there. Wow, okay. Joey Porter Jr. came out and said that he is for sure the NFL's top cornerback. You're doing great. That's here. That's great to hear. I'm doing good too, brother. Thanks. The Commanders, Brandon McManus is being accused of sexual assaulting 2 women. Outside of that, there really isn't too much. Okay, this was reported 3 days ago, but I did want to mention this to you guys because I thought it was very, very interesting. But the Vikings were actually eyeing on drafting Malik Neighbors out of the draft, and had they pulled that off and drafted Malik Neighbors, they would have traded Justin Jefferson. I think that's just insane to think that just a month and a half ago, Justin Jefferson could have been on a whole new team. All right. Anyways, that's all I got for the news. So let's go ahead and start busting it in. And let me get this pulled up. Okay, that's not the full schedule. Uh, 2024 full schedule. Hang on, I'm trying to find the full schedule so that way we can break it down week by week. What the fuck, man? Do they not have a full schedule? Wait, here we go. Okay, I think this might be it. And you can do yes. All right, here we go. Finally found it. All right, finally found it. So week 1, I guess we'll just go week by week, and I'll read off to you the games that I'm most interested for. So week 1, everybody should know by now. Week 1, it begins on Thursday, September 5th at 8:20 p.m. on NBC. It's a game that I'm really excited for, and what could be the greatest game, or one of the greatest games this season. It's the Baltimore Ravens at the Kansas City Chiefs. So it's a AFC divisional rival game. I think they played each other in either the divisional round or championship round. I can't remember which one. It was the championship round. So it's an AFC championship rematch. This game I'm also really excited for. Friday, September 6th, game starts at 8:15 p.m. on Peacock, and it's the first game across seas, and it's the first game ever being played in Brazil. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's going to be a really, really good game, man. I'm really excited to watch and call that game for you guys. We will be live this night. We'll actually be live for both of these games. And then on Sunday, September 8th, all the other games happen. Steelers versus the Falcons, which could be a really interesting game. I'm interested in seeing who the Steelers have as their quarterback that week. The Cardinals at the Bills, which could be a really good game. I'm actually taking the Cardinals to beat the Bills week 1. The Titans versus the Bears. I'm really interested in that game. The Patriots versus the Bengals. That's going to be a really, really good test for us early, and I'm really interested in seeing how New England can hang in there. Texans at the Colts, Jaguars at the Dolphins, Panthers at the Saints, Vikings at the Giants, Raiders at the Chargers, Broncos at the Seahawks, Cowboys at the Browns. I'm really interested in this game right here, Cowboys at the Browns. It sucks that I'm not going to get to see Tom Brady's first game as an announcer because he's calling this game, but I'm going to the Patriots-Bengals game, so I'll be writing in from there. I'm excited about the Bills and the Cardinals. Yeah, me too, Connor. It's going to be a good game. How are you? I'm good, Aaron. How are you, Real? Commanders at the Buccaneers and the Rams at the Lions. Dude, that's going to be a really good Sunday night game. I'm really, really excited for this game. I think it might actually be the first time since being traded that Matthew Stafford is coming home to Detroit, which is going to be fun. And then the Jets and the 49ers on a Monday night as well. And we'll be live for that right here on the channel as well. Week 2. Baines kick off with the Bills at the Dolphins, and that's going to be a really interesting game. Oh, cool. Good. You'll have fun at the Patriots-Bengals game? Yeah, Connor. It's going to be really fun. The Raiders at the Ravens, Chargers at the Panthers, Saints at the Cowboys, Buccaneers at the Lions, which could be a really, really interesting game. Colts at the Packers, Browns at the Jaguars, 49ers at the Vikings, Seahawks come home to play or come to Gillette to play New England. The Jets at the Titans, which is going to be a really interesting game. Giants at the Commanders. Rams at the Cardinals. Steelers at the Broncos. Bengals at the Chiefs. That's going to be a really interesting game at 4:25 between the Bengals and the Chiefs. And then the Bears and the Texans are on a Sunday night. And then on a Monday, it is the Falcons at the Eagles week 2. That's going to be some really fun key matchups. Hey, actually, real quick, I'm really excited for this Bears at Texans matchup on the Sunday night because, dude, I have outstanding hopes for the Texans this year, man. Dirty, what's up, AJ? What's up, bitch? I didn't even know that you watch my live streams. Anyways, on a Thursday night, it's the Patriots at the Jets. And I'm really excited for this game on a Thursday night, week 3. Patriots take on the Jets, Giants at the Browns, Bears at the Colts, Texans at the Vikings, Eagles at the Saints, Chargers at the Steelers, Broncos at the Buccaneers, Packers at the Titans, Panthers at the Raiders, Dolphins at the Seahawks, Lions at the Cardinals. That's going to be a really interesting game that I'm keeping my eye on. The Lions at the Cardinals. I'm really high on the Lions, but I really think the Cardinals could be good this year, to be honest. Yeah, week 1 is going to be crazy for sure. They got a lot of good matchups. Ravens at the Cowboys is another big game that I'm keeping my eye on because it's going to be a really wild game. 49ers at the Rams. The 49ers and the Rams always put on good games, I feel like. And then on Sunday night, it's the Chiefs at the Falcons. And that's going to be a really, really good game. And I might have an upset there for you guys. Texans are going to whoop ours this season. The Texans are going to be good this season, I feel like. And then on a Monday night, we finally get our double header. And it's the Jaguars at the Bills, Commanders at the Bengals. So I will let you guys, once we roll around to this week, I'll let you guys pick which game you would rather see that week, whether it be the Jaguars at the Bills or the Commanders at the Bengals. You guys will decide in the community tab. But anyways, week 4 is the Cowboys and the Giants. The Saints and the Falcons, the Bengals and the Panthers, the Rams and the Rams and the Bears, the Vikings and the Packers, Jaguars at the Texans, which could be a really good game again. Jags and the Bills. Yeah, I knew what you meant by that, Uncle Gus. That's why I started laughing. I knew exactly what you meant by that. That's what I thought. Oh, yeah, for sure. And then, we all seen how CJ Stroud played last season. And now they got, like he was talking about, Stephon Diggs and Joe Mixon. So that only helps him credit it out. So, yeah, the Texans should be a really good team this year. Or at least on paper, they are right now. Jags and the Bills? What do you mean by the Jags and the Bills, Connor? Were they playing in week 3? Steelers and the Colts, Broncos at the Jets, Eagles and the Buccaneers, Commanders and the Cardinals. And then the Patriots play at the 49ers, Chiefs at the Chargers, Browns at the Raiders, Bills at the Ravens. That's going to be a really good game between the Bills and the Ravens on a Sunday night, too. Wow, that's going to be a really outstanding game on a Sunday night. And then on Monday night, we got a doubleheader again. Titans at the Dolphins and the Seahawks at the Lions. Again, that week, I will let you guys be picking what game we call on Monday night. Yeah, week 3 night. Bro, Chase Young was a beast. All right, so week 5, it all kicks off on Thursday night between the Buccaneers at the Falcons. Jets take on the Vikings, Panthers and Bears, Ravens and Bengals, Bills and Texans. That's going to be a really good game between the Bills and the Texans. Colts and the Jaguars, New England and Miami, New England, the Browns and the Commanders, Raiders, Broncos, Cardinals, 49ers, Packers and the Rams, Giants and the Seahawks, Cowboys and the Steelers. And then on a Monday night, it's going to be the Saints at the Kansas City Chiefs. Chase Young stays hurt. He does. But when he's not hurt, he didn't get hurt last year. And when he's not hurt, we know how good Chase Young can be, to be honest. And that's just being truthfully honest right now. All right, so week 6, everything kicks off on a Thursday night between the 49ers and the Seahawks. And then it's the Jaguars and the Bears from London. And then it is the Commanders and the Ravens, Cardinals and the Packers, Texans and the Patriots. I kind of hope I get a call that game for you guys because the Texans and the Patriots is really catching my eye right now because that's going to be really interesting because CJ Stroud has already proven himself after 1 year. Now, can Drake May come out and prove himself as well? Buccaneers and the Saints, Browns and the Eagles, Colts at the Titans, Chargers at the Broncos, Steelers at the Raiders, Falcons at the Panthers, Lions at the Cowboys. That's going to be a really good game too. And then on Sunday night, it's the Bengals at the Giants, and then it's the Bills at the Jets on a Monday night, week 6. That's going to be those are going to be really, really good games, man. All right, week 7, it's the Broncos and the Saints, Patriots, and the Jaguars get things kicked off from London at 9:30 a.m. on Sunday, October 20th. We are going to be calling that game live for you guys here on the channel as well, as it is the Seahawks, Falcons, Titans, Bills, Bengals, Browns, Texans, Packers. That's going to be a really interesting game between the Texans and the Packers because just much like CJ Stroud, Jordan Love came on strong as well. Honestly, it could be a big one for the Bills, differing where they're at in the division. But honestly, the Texans, I don't think they're going to make a run for their money in their division this year. I think it's going to be either the Texans or the Colts to win the AFC South. All right, Dolphins and the Colts, Lions and the Vikings, Eagles and the Giants, Raiders and Rams, Panthers, Commanders, Chiefs, 49ers. And then it's a Sunday night, Jets at the Steelers. And then we got a doubleheader on a Monday night between the Ravens and the Ravens and the Buccaneers, or the Chargers and the Cardinals. Ooh, I know what game I want to watch. I want to watch that Chargers Cardinals game. All right, week 8, it's the Vikings and the Rams, Ravens and the Browns, Titans and the Lions, Colts and the Texans, Packers and the Jaguars, Cardinals and the Dolphins, Jets and the Patriots, Falcons and the Buccaneers, Bears and the Commanders, Saints and the Chargers, Bills and the Seahawks, Eagles and the Bengals, Panthers and the Broncos, Chiefs and the Raiders. And on a Sunday night, it's the Cowboys and the 49ers. That's going to be a really good game. And then on Monday night, it's going to be the Giants and the Steelers. The London Jaguars. I know, right? Uncle Gus, that might as well be their name. Honestly, that might as well be their freaking name, man. They always play 2 games down in London anymore. All right, on a Thursday night on week 9, it's the Texans and the Jets, Cowboys and the Falcons, Broncos and the Ravens, Dolphins and the Bills, Saints and the Panthers, Raiders and the Bengals, Chargers and the Browns, Colts and the Vikings, Commanders and the Giants, Patriots and the Titans, Bears and the Cardinals, Lions and the Packers, Rams and the Seahawks, Jaguars and the Eagles are the Sunday night game. And the Monday night game is the Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. That's going to be a really good Sunday night game. A really good Monday night game, excuse me. All right, on Thursday, November 7th, week 10, it is the Bengals and the Ravens. Hang on. Let me go back real quick. Does anybody play on on Halloween night? They do. Halloween night's on a Thursday night this year. Thursday, October 31st. It's the Texans at the Jets. Bro, that's going to be a sick-ass game on Halloween night. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're going to have some dope-ass Halloween lights up and shit. While we call that game, best believe we will be live for that game as well, guys. So, yeah, make sure to tune in. Anyways, on to week 10 now. So Thursday, November 7th at 8:15 p.m., it's the Bengals and the Ravens, the Giants and the Panthers, the Patriots and the Bears, the Bills at the Colts, Vikings at the Jaguars, Broncos at the Chiefs, Falcons at the Saints, 49ers at the Buccaneers, Steelers at the Commanders, Titans at the Chargers, Jets at the Cardinals. That could be a really good game right there. Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys. Come on, man. Why does my shit have to die right in the middle of me trying to use it? Eagles at the Cowboys is going to be another really good game. Lions at the Texans on a Sunday night. That is going to be a really good game on a Sunday night. Lions and the Texans, Dolphins and the Rams on a Monday night. Week 10. All right, on to week 11. And on a Thursday night, it's going to be the Commanders at the Eagles, Packers at the Bears, Jaguars at the Lions, Raiders at the Dolphins, Rams at the Patriots, Browns at the Steelers, Ravens at the Browns at the Saints, Ravens at the Steelers, Vikings at the Titans, Falcons at the Broncos, Seahawks at the 49ers, Chiefs at the Bills. That's going to be a really good game right there at 4:25. Bengals at the Chargers, Colts at the Jets on a Sunday night. And on a Monday night, it's the Texans at the Cowboys. Okay, so far, these Monday night and Sunday night games have been really good. November 21st, week 12. Hang on, did we miss Thanksgiving Day? Or is Thanksgiving Day going to be played week 13 this year? Oh, it's week 13 this year. That's crazy. What? It's normally week 12. I feel like it's always been week 12. Chiefs and Bills, hell yeah. Yeah, Connor, that's going to be a really, really good game. I'm hoping I get a call that game for you, but I don't know. Eagles versus the Cowboys, hell yeah. Yeah, Uncle Gus, that's going to be a really good game between the Eagles and the Cowboys too. I'm hoping to call that game. 8:15, November 21st. It's the Steelers at the Browns, the Chiefs at the Panthers, Vikings at the Bears, Titans at the Texans, Lions at the Colts. That's going to be a really good game between the Lions and the Colts. The Dolphins, Buccaneers at the Giants, Cowboys at the Commanders, Buccaneers at the Raiders, 49ers at the Packers, Cardinals at the Seahawks, Eagles at the Rams on a Sunday night, and Ravens at the Chargers on a Monday night. That's going to be some really good games. All right, week 13, November 28th at 12:30 p.m. It's going to be the Bears at the Lions on Thanksgiving Day. 4:30, it's going to be the Giants at the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day, and at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to wrap things up on a Thanksgiving night, it's going to be the Dolphins and the Packers. And we're going to be live right here on the channel calling that game for you guys. I'm going to see if Dad wants to join me as well for that game. And then on Friday, November 29th at 3 p.m., it's going to be the Raiders at the Chiefs, and we're not going to be able to call that game. Unfortunately, I got to work that day. Sunday, December 1st, it's going to be the Chargers at the Falcons, Steelers at the Bengals, Texans at the Jaguars, Cardinals at the Vikings, Colts at the Patriots, Seahawks at the Jets, Titans at the Commanders, Buccaneers at the Panthers, Ravens at the Saints, Eagles at the Ravens, 49ers at the Bills on a Sunday night. That's going to be a really good game between the 49ers and the Bills. And then the Browns at the Broncos. Okay, so I'm guessing Cincinnati plays at 1 on Sunday. Okay. All right, week 14. It's going to be the Packers at the Lions on a Thursday night. Jets at the Dolphins. Falcons at the Vikings. Saints at the Giants. Panthers at the Eagles. Browns at the Steelers. Raiders at the Buccaneers. Jaguars at the Titans. Seahawks at the Cardinals. Bills at the Rams. Bears at the 49ers. Chargers at the Chiefs. And that's on a Sunday night. Chargers at the Chiefs is. And then on a Monday night, it's the Bengals at the Cowboys. The Bills at the Rams is going to be a really good game. Bears at the 49ers is going to be a really good game. Chargers at the Chiefs is going to be a really good game. And the Bengals at the Cowboys is going to be a really good game. Yeah, that would be awesome if Dad was able to join us for that game on Thanksgiving night. All right, week 15, it's going to be the Rams and the 49ers, Cowboys at the Panthers, Chiefs at the Browns, Dolphins at the Texans. That's going to be a really good game between the Dolphins and the Texans. Jets at the Jaguars, Commanders at the Saints, Ravens at the Giants, Bengals at the Titans, Patriots at the Cardinals. Dude, I'm really hoping that game comes on CBS because I'm definitely going to call that game. Patriots at the Cardinals is going to be a really good one. Colts at the Broncos, Bills at the Lions. Bro, the Bills at the Lions game is going to be outstanding. That is going to be such a good game. Such a good game. Buccaneers at the Chargers, Steelers at the Eagles. And then on that Sunday night, it's the Packers and the Seahawks. And then on a Monday night, it's either the Bears at the Vikings or the Falcons at the Raiders. All right, week 16. It is week 16, December 19th. It is the Browns at the Bengals, Texans at the Chiefs, Steelers at the Ravens. This is when you guys start to get to voting a lot more than normal, because this is where we go into Saturday games too. So we do one of the Saturday games and also the Sunday games. Guys, are we glitching like a bitch? Because on my end, we are glitching like a bitch. Is that just me, or are we glitching? Yeah, I know, right, Connor? That's gonna be a really good game. Okay, is it just the picture quality, or are we glitching? Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying, Connor. Is it just the volume, or can you guys hear me, or can you guys not hear me as well? Because it might just be the video quality. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, let's like our all good, no glitches. I can hear you perfect. Okay, good. So you can hear me. It's just my fucking camera's fucking up. Okay. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Anyways, thanks everybody for helping me out with that. Anyways, let's get back into reading the schedule here. So the Browns and the Bengals on Thursday. On Saturday, it's the Texans at the Chiefs, Steelers at the Ravens. And then on Sunday, it's the Giants and the Falcons. Patriots play the Bills for the first time this year. Cardinals and the Panthers. Lions and the Bears. Titans and the Colts. Rams and the Jets. Eagles and the Commanders. Broncos and Chargers. Vikings and Seahawks. Jaguars and Raiders. 49ers and Dolphins. That's going to be a really good game between the 49ers and the Dolphins. And then on a Sunday night, it's going to be the Broncos and the Cowboys. And then on a Monday night, it's going to be the Saints and the Packers. Week 16, week 17. On Christmas Day, we got two games. Christmas Day, week 17. We got the Chiefs and the Steelers and the Ravens at the Texans. That's the game I'm going to be calling for you guys. Is the Ravens at the Texans on Christmas Day at 4:30 p.m. So stay tuned for that one. On Thursday, December 26th, it's going to be the on Thursday, December 26th. Yeah, I'll be off for work before 8 o'clock, so I'll be able to call that game for you guys. But it's going to be the Seahawks at the Bears. And then at 1, it's going to be the Jets at the Bills, Titans at the Jaguars, Packers at the Vikings, Ravens, Saints, Panthers, Buccaneers, Cowboys, Eagles, Dolphins, Browns. And then on Monday, it's going to be the Lions and the 49ers. Games not yet scheduled for that week. To be determined. Okay. That's kind of weird. There's a handful of games that have been determined what time they're going to be playing. And then here is all the rest of week 18 to decide it all. 49ers and the Cardinals, Panthers and the Falcons, Browns and the Ravens, Commanders and the Cowboys, Chiefs and the Broncos, Vikings and the Lions, Bears and the Packers, Jags and the Colts, Seahawks and the Rams, Chargers and the Raiders, Bills and the Patriots, Dolphins and the Jets, Giants and the Eagles, Bengals and the Steelers, Saints and the Buccaneers, and Texans and the Titans. Guys, if you haven't realized, all week 18 is just a whole bunch of divisional rival games. Yeah, honestly, Connor, I'm right there with you, man. I think this is going to be a really, really outstanding season this year. I really do. And I'm excited that I get to be right here alongside you guys and get to call every single one of these games for you. It is going to be so much fun calling these games, man. I'm so excited. All right. Well, with that being said, we've been live for 41 minutes now, almost an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. Guys, if you follow the gaming channel, I will be live playing Fortnite over there probably in about 30 minutes to an hour. I'm going to go cook supper real quick, and then I'll be live. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. I just wanted to break down the entire schedule to you all this season. It's going to be a lot of fun to call. And until next time, guys, the reason why, one more thing, the reason real quick why I did this podcast on Wednesday instead of Friday is because on Friday on the gaming channel, me and Rebecca are doing a pay-per-view of TakeOver Tokyo. It's our own little WWE WWE stuff that we do, and it's going to be our first pay-per-view on that channel. So anyways, until next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.